Welcome to Microsoft Excel session. We have been learning about all the important arithmetic operators and functions that are out there. We started with sum, average, multiplication, and division. Now, there are more formulas in Microsoft Excel than we have done today. A lot of formulas are more complex and is also for specific use. For example, scientific formulas, statistical formulas are something that we will be learning in the next couple of sessions. But now that we have learned the basic formulas, we also need to know how are we going to copy the formulas. Because sometimes what happens is you just want to copy those formulas and keep on adding it so that you get the viewed result that you want. To do, to do that, what we need to do is we need to learn do the how to copy the formulas from one column or one row to another row. So let's begin our session for the day. We will be learning about copying formulas. Now, when we copy formulas, you should know one thing that the cell reference is bound to change. For example, what let's say if you're copying a formula and you want to keep on applying that same formula in other columns as well. Are you planning to be inserting each and every time that formula? No. The best way to do it is that you drag that formula or you copy paste it, right? So, but you have to make sure that your cell reference is also changing because you do not want the same answer as you have got in the other rows or columns. So basically, whenever you are adding the formulas, not every row and every column that you are computing are going to have the same result, right? So to understand that, you need to make sure that you are adding the proper cell ranges and your cell reference has also changed. Now we will be understanding what is the cell reference, which you already know. So I'll just briefly be describing to you how to do the cell reference and then how to copy formula. So let's begin our session. So we'll go back and let us open the Microsoft Excel. Now you see, we have been working with so many numbers. So let's say, for example, we have decided to, I'll insert some more numbers here. Okay. So let me add I have added so many numbers here. Now let's say I want to do a sum of this. So what am I going to do? Equal to, yeah, I will add the sum, insert the first bracket, select this cell, select this cell. 1 second, I selected the wrong cell first. Select this cell, go here, insert the colon, select this cell, the last cell that I want to get addition of, insert close bracket and enter. I have got my answer here, right? So the sum of this many numbers is this answer. Now, let's say, for example, I want to copy this formula. Okay, so you select this formula, go to home, and you do copy. You come here, and you enter the same formula, right? So let's say copy, and you will get the same formula being added here. Again, let's say I want to do something else. So this all I want to add them by 780. Right? To do this is put equal to sign, put sum or anything, any other formula that you would want. And let's say I want to do plus 780. Press enter, right? And you get the answer. Now, what you have to do is, are you going to be again doing equals to select this plus this? No. Go here. If you go at the corner of the cell, so at the right hand corner, you will see one plus sign. You drag this down and you will get answer to all of them. For example, if you click here, you see that the formula has got copied. You select here. Select 1 second. Yeah. If you select here, you will see the formula has got copied, right? So all of them has got copied. You just have to drag and make sure that you are dragging the right formula. Again, I'm going to show you. For example, I have taken all these numbers, right? And I want them to be divided by 78, sorry, 79. Yeah. Then what am I going to do is equal to, because there's no division function, insert open bracket, select this number, enter open slash, then write 79, insert close slash, and press enter. You see there are always two types of plus icon that you can see. One is the white one with a black border, and the second one is this black colored plus sign. You drag this plus sign till down and you will get all your answers here, right? Now, because this are reminders, again, this has come into 0.493. Now, always remember whenever you're copy pasting even the formula or dragging it down, you're making sure that you're writing the formula properly, because there's a higher chance if you do not write the formula properly, you might just lose out on the numbers and the data that you have inserted, and you would not want that, and because you are not going to get a proper result. To get a proper result, you have to make sure that all the numbers that you are inserting, all the formulas that are inserting, and you want to copy it to another row or column, it is working. And this saves lot of your time, by the way. This dragging it down sort of really helps you, because let's say if everything is in one row or a column, you just have to drag it down, making sure that you're properly adding it. And that's about it. You do not need to worry about anything else other than that, because you will get the exact answer. And if you click onto this, you'll also will be able to see the formula in the formula bar. So it's not that you will be inserting a wrong formula, but if anybody wants to check on the formula, can check it here itself on the formula bar, right? So this is the formula bar, and they will be able to see the formula that you have inserted, right? So this is how the copying formula works. Now, the other thing that you can do is, for example, if you go to formulas, you see you can show formulas as well here. So in the formula auditing part, you can just go to show formulas and you see all the formulas can be seen that has been used to compute, right? Again, if you just click on to this, you will be able to see the actual numbers. So let's say if you want to evaluate, see the formulas that has been used, just select the number. So let's say I want to select this number, and or else just select any cell and you will be able to see all the formulas. But for that selected cell is also highlighted of what formula has been used. As you see, all the formulas are visible to me right now, right? In case you want to error check also, you might see some errors that has happened. You might have to trace few errors. So this is how you can trace errors as well in the Microsoft Excel document, right? So this is how with the formulas you will be able to trace errors and see if there are any errors that you have done with the formula part. The next is evaluating formula. For example, you want to evaluate a formula. You can see that what is the formula you're using and what are you trying to compute, right? For example, let's say I'm going to close show formula, and this is what I have selected, this cell. If you go to evaluate formula, right? And this cell which has been selected, just evaluate, you see what is the formula that has been given. So show formulas is something that you will see with the cell range, whereas the cell reference. And whereas with the evaluate formula, you will be able to understand if your formula is right or wrong and which number has been computed with which number, right? And what is the whole calculation. Now, always make sure that you are inserting equal to before you're applying a formula. Make sure that you're double checking your formulas, making sure you're using the right arithmetic operator for your formulas, right? So make sure that you do all of these things before you're copying the formula as well. Sum, average, and multiplication all have their formulas and functions, whereas subtraction and division are the other ones which does not have a formula or a function. So you have to use the hyphen for subtraction and the forward slash for division, right? So this is how you are able to see all your formulas.